Hi, Sagittarius. This is your reading for June 2021, and it's focused on the three most important things that you should know for the month of June. And the first energy you have here is the star, which talks about renewal, about hope and healing. And this healing is related to the fact that in the past, probably for a pretty long time, you've been kind of trapped in your own mind. Like you manage to overthink things and see them in a very negative light in such a way that your mind kind of became like a prison. Like with the Five of Cups here, you see this lady. She's crying over those three cups that have spilled, but she's not paying attention to the two cups behind her that are still standing. And this kind of way of looking at things is what brought on the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is about um, being sabotaged by your own thoughts, your negative thinking. It's a pattern here. And it feels like you're trapped in a situation or a place like a job, something of that sort, or perhaps a relationship. Now, in the month of June, you have this opportunity to break the cycle and get out of this way of thinking. And especially with the Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups is about joy, is about happiness, about pure bliss. And in June, you have this epiphany, like with the Ace of Swords, that you can be happy, that when you feel happy, other people around you feel happy, and they begin to change their behavior around you. They begin to be nicer, to be kinder. And that's when you realize with the Six of Pentacles here that generosity brings back generosity. And in June, I think you'll find out that helping others feels very much like helping yourself. You will start healing by helping others, by offering others support and kindness. And that's how you learn that you should also be kind to yourself, because in the past you have not been kind to yourself at all. And with the Five of Swords, this is an energy of, like, when you talk to someone and they say you should hear what horrible thing happened to me today, and you're like, no, you should hear what horrible thing happened to me today, and you end up listing like a bunch of bad things that you went through that day. That's not helpful. I mean, yeah, you would win that argument, let's say, with that other person. Yes, probably your day sucked more. Um, and in this context, yes, probably you've been through a lot, and you've had a lot on your plate. That's pretty obvious here. The thing is that it's over, and I think it's been over for a little while now, but you're still clinging on to it because this is what you know. You're like wallowing in self-pity, and it's like something that you're proud of, that you are the victim, or that you have been the victim, or that your situation is hard or complicated or whatever it is. And in June, you have this opportunity to turn things around, to gain a new perspective, actually, on the fact that things are not that bad, that whatever the Ten of Swords and Ten of Wands talk about, it's in the past. They are tens, it's the end of the cycles. Ten of Wands talks about, is an energy of having a very large burden that you have to drag all over the place. and that's holding you down. And Ten of Swords is about betrayal, about hurt. But this is over. This is over. You can move on from this, and you can, and you should, and you're encouraged to change the way you see things and the way you see yourself. You should be kinder with yourself, first of all, and just let yourself be happy. It's fine. It's okay. Nothing bad will happen. Everything looks good in your life, and things have settled down. And I think that you forgot to appreciate the little things and be grateful for them. Like, for example, when you wake up in the morning, instead of, going to that thought, like, oh my God, this day is gonna be so difficult. I have X, Y, Z to do. I have so many tasks. I have to go there. I have to do that. I have to, whatever you have to do. You should switch the narrative and think on the positive, even if it's small. You should start small, actually, because you don't want to reach out too far at first. And just think positive thoughts. And, like, for example, you could think, okay, I'm gonna get up now and make myself a cup of coffee. And I'm gonna make it the best cup of coffee ever. And I'm gonna put in it some cinnamon or some honey or whatever, And even more, you could actually steer your intentions into the coffee when you make it, and you stir the spoon in it. You could actually envision yourself be happy and set your intention for that day, that you will have a nice day, that you will complete all of your tasks and you'll do it successfully and in time, and it's gonna be a light day and a joyful day. And it might feel awkward at first, but you'll get the hang of it. And, baby steps. Okay? Let's take an oracle card for you as guidance, or insight or advice, something that you should know for the month of June. I'm using the Monology Oracle deck. For Sagittarius in the month of June, guidance, advice, or insight. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. I'm going to read you from the little book. New moon in Aries. The flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons, and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. But you're on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for, but the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution: don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge towards your goal. You'll create much better karma for yourself. Yeah, it's what I was talking about here with the Six of Pentacles. It's about being generous and kind to people. You'll get what you want that way, because you'll attract positivity and people will just be nicer to you. Things will just fall into place. Okay, and the additional meanings for this card are: do your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brash right now. You need a 12-month plan, and the new male is coming into your life. It can be a female, I think, too, because it's not gender specific, right? Okay, so this is your reading, Sagittarius. Hope you find this helpful. Thank you. Bye.